During her long reign, Queen Elizabeth II cemented her reputation as the ruler of Great Britain, strictly following the traditions of royal etiquette. These rules of etiquette obliged her to refrain from openly criticizing those who displeased her. However, the Queen found ways to unobtrusively express her views and feelings using subtle cues and nuances of behavior within the confines of her palace. These small details and reactions allowed those around her to understand which people were not in her favor. The relationship between Elizabeth II and Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis was tense and complicated. Both women, significant figures in their respective spheres, had mutual distrust and perhaps even antipathy. The Queen, with her conservative views, was not enamored of the glamorous style and media activity of the American First Lady. Tensions between the two escalated in 1961 during the Kennedys' visit to Buckingham Palace. Jacqueline Kennedy was rumored to be critical of the appearance of the palace and of the Queen personally, commenting on Elizabeth II's modest style of dress and the outdated interior of the palace. The conflict between them began before they met because of a disagreement over the guest list for the formal dinner. Jacqueline insisted on inviting her sister Lee Radziwill, an actress and divorced princess, which was frowned upon by the Queen, who had conservative views on divorce. Eventually, Lee Radziwill was invited to dinner, but in return the Queen did not invite Princess Margaret, whom Jacqueline wanted to meet. Afterwards, Jacqueline Onassis admitted that she felt uncomfortable during the dinner. Queen Elizabeth II has not always favored Camilla Parker Bowles, who for many years was the life partner of her son, Prince Charles. There were periods of tension and non-acceptance in their relationship. In some cases, according to biographer Tom Bower, the Queen even spoke harshly of Camilla. Their romantic connection, which began before Charles' marriage to Princess Diana, continued to remain strong over the years, despite the marriages of both. When Charles and Camilla finally decided to formalize their relationship, the Queen did not attend their wedding ceremony, which was seen by many as a sign of disapproval. Camilla's becoming part of the royal family caused Queen Elizabeth II some irritation, and she, according to Bower, repeatedly expressed her negative attitude towards the Duchess, even calling her on one occasion an evil woman and noting her unwillingness to have anything to do with her. Diana Spencer, who became Princess of Wales, was in many ways a contrast to Camilla Parker Bowles and seemed ideally suited to the role of consort to the heir to the British throne. However, her distinctive traits, emotionality, openness and sincerity, initially caused the Queen surprise and some misunderstanding. Despite initial attempts at support, the Queen found many aspects of Diana's behavior that she could not approve of. One of the first points of disagreement between them was the upbringing of their children. Diana tended to spend a lot of time with her sons, which was a departure from the usual framework of the royal family and was frowned upon by the Queen. The Queen even spoke out about it, wondering why Diana was taking care of the children on her own when the palace had plenty of staff. The situation worsened in 1992 when Diana decided to publish her story, which displeased the Queen. Public discussion of private life and marriage was not accepted in the royal family, especially when it came to a troubled relationship with the Queen. The process of Diana and Charles' divorce was filled with drama, and the Queen made no secret of her disapproval. After Diana's tragic death in a car crash, a year after the divorce, the Queen's words were recorded, which some interpreted as an expression of her latent displeasure: "Someone must have greased the brakes." Kate Middleton, wife of heir to the throne Prince William, has been able to develop a harmonious relationship with the Queen, unlike Meghan Markle, another daughter-in-law who has found herself in a difficult relationship with Queen Elizabeth II from the start. Meghan, an American actress and divorcee, has caused some displeasure with the Queen, bringing new challenges to the traditionally settled royal family. In the Queen's opinion, Markle did not meet the established standards. She was already married, known as an actress, characterized by liberal views and openness, reminiscent of Princess Diana. Markle aspired to something she did not have, such as a special tiara for her wedding, and her every move was seen by the Queen as a threat to alienate Prince Harry from his family and the throne. Harry's decision to relinquish royal duties was an eloquent testament to the tension in the relationship. Meghan and Harry's interview with American journalist Oprah Winfrey, in which Markle accused the royal family of racism and spoke about the difficulties of domestic relations, made the situation particularly acute. This interview became a kind of cherry on the cake in the difficult relationship between Markle and the royal family. Who else didn't the Queen love? Share your impressions in the comments.